Yes, Mzansi, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we're carrying on with a theme this morning which seems to be very much about golf. Now, the Cape Town Disabled Open brings golfers with physical or sensory disabilities together and showcases the tremendous disabled golf talent that we have in the country. And not only does the event feature golfers with wonderfully inspiring life stories, but it also coincides with National Disability Awareness Month. So what a perfect occasion this is. Now, David Watts completed a 4-shot victory over Eglin Grobler to claim the title and add to his wins at the Ibotsa Irene KwaZulu-Natal and Tshwane Disabled Opens, respectively. So here to tell us more about the tour and the event itself is media liaison Craig Sturton, as well as David Watts. Gents, how are we doing this morning?
Yeah, right, well, thank you.
I'm fantastic, man. I'm getting into the spirit of golf here, seeing all the benefits, both digitally and physically. But I want to talk about this because this is absolutely incredible. David, maybe I can just chat to you first about your golfing career, so to speak. I mean, firstly, what exactly is your disability and the category that you play in? And how is it kind of divided or separated in terms of those categories?
Yeah, so obviously I play in the physical disabled category. I was born with fibular hemorrhagia, which is basically I was missing my fibular bone and growth plate in my left leg, so it didn't grow to the extent that it should have. So I had a series of operations basically while I was growing, and my leg was lengthened about 23 centimeters. And yeah, so that's effectively why I play in that category, which obviously falls under les entrées, which is quite a broad category in the disabled golf world.
All right. Okay, how long have you been playing for?
So I started when I was about 10. Obviously, I mean, I couldn't play contact sports. I couldn't play rugby and whatnot. I did used to play a bit of cricket when I was growing up. But then, yeah, so I started playing golf kind of during rugby season. And, yeah, it was bug bits and didn't stop.
Oh, I'm glad it didn't stop because it's allowed you the opportunity to showcase your incredible talent, man, and have so much fun throughout the years, which I'm going to chat about in just a bit because this year has been incredible. But Craig, let me hit it up to you because your organization, this association, it's incredible what I think you guys are doing. For you, though, how important is it to be able to have an opportunity like this where we can showcase all our talent and have sort of an equal opportunity for everybody to play the game and enjoy it at the same time?
Yeah, so I think generally speaking, if you look at other sports like cricket, rugby, as David referenced now, your physical limitations sort of restrict your ability to play sport. Whereas what South African Disabled Golf Association does so well is they cater for people that have physical or sensory disabilities and just have a love for the game. So for those who are physically disabled or are deaf, and play the game quite well and have a handicap index of less than 18.4.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They play what is known as medal, which is basically you finish out every hole, you count every shot, all this kind of stuff, and there's that opportunity for them. But obviously, not everyone is that necessarily that that gifted from a physical standpoint or from a golf talent standpoint.
Yeah.
And for those people, the opportunity to play a Stableford format, which is essentially a points-based system, which basically awards points relative to your score to par on a given hole.
Okay.
I think what SADGA and what the world of disabled golf does so well is, irrespective of your abilities, if you have a passion for the game, there is a place for you within it.
That's pretty cool. I love that. I love that. So it allows everybody to enjoy that passion, everybody to stimulate it, and still get like a little bit of that competitive feel, which I think is healthy for the most part. David, let me hit it back to you because like we were saying earlier, you've had an incredible career, and this year especially has been phenomenal. I mean, you've, from when I'm looking at you, you've won 5 tournaments already in the season. Well done, firstly. That is impressive stuff. I mean, especially a game like this that can be so frustrating. And with any sport, it comes with challenges. What do you put that success to? I mean, how do you denote that success? Is it just the mindset? Are you practicing constantly? Or is it an amalgamation of a few things?
Yeah, look, so I mean, I put a lot of hours in and a lot of effort into it. And, you know, I mean, obviously I only started playing disabled golf this year. My first tournament was at Ibotsa back in April. So yeah, kind of when I started, I didn't quite know what to kind of expect going into it. And I managed to play very well that week. It was actually quite a tough week. The weather was really bad. And, you know, I came away with the win and it gave me a lot of confidence. you know, and you know, I carried on working hard, and I was able to build on that. And you know, I played a couple of international events this year as well, which you haven't done as well as what I would have liked. But it showed me how hard that you need to work and how strong the competition is around the world. And so yeah, so I've really worked hard this year at trying to improve, and hopefully I've got one tournament left this year, later this month in Portugal. So if I can try and take what I've had, my success in South Africa, and apply it overseas, it would be a nice way to end the year.
Oh, it definitely would. And I think everybody out in South Africa has definitely got your back and definitely supporting you on this incredible journey that you're on. And I think with every game, it's just going to get better and better with the experience that you've got and with the country behind you. It's going to be a goodie. Look, gents, I can't thank you enough again for being out here, for sharing about this incredible tournament. Craig, I definitely wish you nothing but the best of success as you incorporate more of the players that we have in our country to allow them to enjoy the game, to enjoy the passion that they have for it. And like I said, I just wish that you have an incredible career and finish off this year strong. Yeah, gents, beautiful stuff. Of course, golfing action does continue. I'm going to be doing a work a little bit later, but before we get to that, let's catch up with the gents and find out what's happening.